like it would genuinely feel weird to be doing this podcast if you weren't like playing on your phone.
I mean,
because
I have to be.
Because that's how we just zone out and talk, really. And
that's how I zone out and talk.
That's the I mean, when I zone out and talk, I do fucking ad-libs where Vegeta leaves his family and marries Twilight, and then
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
we're still in the first minute, so I can't say the word I want to say. But then he frickin' like grabs, he like grabs the top of her dress. He's like, "You're so beautiful."
Oh, me and one of my coworkers, we came up with small ones. I can't remember what it was now. It was funny though.
Great story.
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
Oh, dude, me and my coworker came up with this hilarious story. It was so funny.
I mean, it was. What the?
But yeah, how's it going, Tube Tech students? It's
Are
your
we
boy.
started?
Are we recording?
Are we? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it looks like we are.
Hey, we're at the minute mark. How's it going, you fucking failures?
Well, you didn't have to call me out that hard.
I'm not talking to you. You're not a failure. You're a good guy. You're good at YouTube. You do fun stuff. You're the high hole.
You want to take a breath?
No.
No.
How's it going, Tube Tech students? It's your boy Diddles.
Oh, is that a cue for me to introduce myself?
It's been like that for a whole goddamn season of this podcast.
And this is why I don't do YouTube. I'm going to start recording and then 10 minutes later. Oh, was I supposed to be talking?
COVID-19 has killed me. This is Tiago. He's not gonna introduce himself. He's a little bit
supposed to.
Yes.
Oh. Hey.
God, we had some good memes. I love how all of our memes are visual, so like it just goes silent on the podcast whenever we do those memes. That's like one of the best parts, bro. Anyway, welcome back to the Just Talk podcast. You had a nice year interval between the last one.
Oh boy, and was it a good year?
It was a great year. Like the last
I didn't
podcast.
have to think of things to say.
Yeah, the last year we recorded, we had the infamous. Is infamous the right word? No,
he's just famous.
I'm pretty sure he's just famous.
Infamous mean isn't infamous like a bad thing?
Well, I mean, he's famous for Eggman. I guess that's a bad thing.
I'd say that's a good thing.
I mean, Eggman's pretty bad.
He's like neutral.
I mean, Eggman did enslave like a bunch of rodents, and he was like, "Get in my machine," and they were like, "No,
my machine."
And they were like,
Batman,
no,
get in my machine, Batman.
And Batman's like, "No." Wait, that was just Vegeta. No, Bane. No. I don't want to get in your machine. I will never get in your machine, Bane. Well, what if I said, "Please, Batman"? No, Bane. Well, I mean, if you say please, that may change my opinion a little bit. Please get in my machine. No. No. What you said you would change your mind. I said I'd consider it. I consider it. No.
We've already devolved to this.
Yes, we have. Anyway, this has been a great year. I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all are staying safe, washing your hands, wearing your mask. Tiago and I have been doing our social distancing. Not really.
Yeah, I'm at my house recording right now.
Yeah, I am at my house. I'm just kidding. I'm not in my house. I'm in Tiego's car while Tiago is in his house.
Yeah, I know. I was lying. Wait, what? Why are you in my house? Why are you in my car?
Tiago is in his house. I am in his car recording. He said we could have just done it on Discord, and I was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like I want to be close to you. And he was
so
like,
why are you in my car?
And he was like, hey man, that's kind of sus. And I was like, I bet. How about I just record your car? And he said no. But as you know, I don't respect Tiego's decisions.
Yeah, you don't.
So when he said no, I was like, fuck you. I'm doing what I want. So here we are doing the Just Talk podcast. It's nice to be back.
Here you said we wouldn't do another one until we got a famous person.
I thought that was you.
No, that was you.
I'm pretty sure you said that like
no.
We set the bar too high, so it's like now we gotta have one each episode. So I was like, okay, I'll work on something.
I might have said that. I don't know. It was a year ago. That was back in school.
Yeah, but we were younger back then. Like we weren't
by
smart.
Like 8 months.
Same.
We were on a prickly path, and it went on for a bit too long.
It sure did. COVID-19 has me like bugging out, bro.
It has me sad boy hours.
Now, hang on, guys. I do need to cough. I'm just warning you.
Well, you could just edit that out.
But I'm not going to.
Segue. Edit.
No. I'm not putting any work into this. What do you think I am, an editor? I am going to cough.
That's the point. You're segueing into the whole... Okay, never mind. Go ahead and cough, you sick bastard.
I just want... Also, this is Diego's first time hearing it. I have been tested. The results came back positive. I positively do not have COVID-19.
I like how I heard sirens and flashing lights the minute you said that. It was just a fire truck, but still, it was...
Oh, gosh. But yeah, the test came back negative. I do not have COVID-19.
Just cause?
Just cause, especially since my mom is, like, at great risk of fucking dying if she even, like, catches a cold. So, like, just had to be safe, you know? But I got tested. It was the worst.
Why did Spaghetti Man get tested?
Well, I mean, first of all, when they released the vaccine, he's not even going to get the vaccine because he doesn't believe in them.
You're living with an anti-vaccine.
Yes. And this man's actual reasoning behind it is, well, you see, they're giving you the sickness.
They give you an extremely small dosage
of a dead
virus strain.
So that your body can learn how to beat the fuck out of it.
Exactly.
And he was like, yeah, but that just sounds suspect. And I'm like...
You know, it sounds suspect bringing girls in your house when you got bed bugs all over the place.
That's why I don't bring girls in the house, because I know I have bed bugs. Not because I can't get them. It's because I have bed bugs. Oh, yeah, my cough. Hang on.
Oh, I felt that rumble in my neck. Ew.
Like... And then that wasn't even a cough. I just needed to clear my throat. That's a surefire sign that lets you know that I had fast food. That's the only thing I've had today.
So was it test? Did you have to do the whole thing where they like pick your brain with a Q-tip?
Oh, yeah, that was the fucking worst part. And you want... No.
My sister had to get tested because someone at her job had it, so she was at risk of having it.
The worst?
She just had to like swab a bit up her nose.
The worst part is, they didn't administer it to me. I had to do it myself.
So you had to stick your own Q-tip up to your brain?
Yeah, so like... Part of me is like, come on, I have to make sure my mom doesn't die. And then the other part is like, no!
They're all gonna laugh at you!
They're all gonna laugh at you! No!
No! Oh, another visual.
It was the worst pain of my entire life. Well, not the worst pain. I've had worse. I have hidradenitis suppurativa. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Basically,
that's a fancy word for butt bumps.
Yeah, but basically, it causes bumps to come up. Like, there's no reason behind it.
Why do people need to hear about your sickness?
Because if How to Tube never comes out, the only reason why will be because I die. That is it. That is the only reason why How to Tube or Dere Dere get canceled. If I die or get canceled, one of the two. One of them is more likely than the other.
And it's not death.
It is not death.
I mean, it could be. They're about 50-50 chance.
I mean, some people get killed because they get canceled.
Supposedly.
Probably.
Maybe.
Anyway. Diego tried to set up a segue earlier. I completely denied it because, as I said, I don't respect him as a person.
Yeah, you really don't.
I'm gonna have to stop those jokes because now, like, it's gotten to a point where it's like, yeah, deprecation jokes or fuck you jokes. But then COVID-19 doesn't let you hang out with your friends, so then you're just sitting there like, I genuinely miss my friends. And then the first thing you do when you see them is like, you have a tiny penis. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Like, just spread love. Love your friends. Love them all.
Fucking hippie.
I'm not a hippie. I'm gay. Get it right.
I mean, that's fair.
Sorry guys. I am not gay. I am a brony. I know.
What's the difference?
I know the lines are blurred there, but like there is
Are you serious? How did I not? That's so dumb.
There is a very minute difference. One is that gay people are socially acceptable.
That is true.
Bronies are not, so I pretty much just ostracize myself from society. You know, I probably shouldn't be talking about bronies like this if I want Viva Reverie to voice in my next animation. Oh my fucking god! Stop giving me work! Okay.
I actually cut that out though.
Now Now's the segue. Okay. Tiago was never my editor. I said it.
We have fooled you all. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Whoever voiced him is my dad now. But anyway.
My dad.
There is a story behind that though. Back when I was younger and I was starting off on YouTube, I was actually going to tell this story on a Diddles Rambles, but I guess I'm doing it on the podcast now.
Rambles? What do you
Yeah, I had a series on Diddly Doo called Diddles Rambles. Well, series means one episode. I was talking about how I got my start on YouTube, and I wanted to talk about Tiago and Jasper and all of that. Oh, not how to do it, why not to do it.
You made a series of how to tube and also why not to tube.
Yes.
Which one is it?
But anyway, neither. Just die. Don't even look at YouTube.com. Just pass away.
YouTube.jo. Yeah, I almost said .jov.
YouTube.net. What comes up when you look up YouTube.net? I'm gonna do that as soon as I finish this story. Because my ADHD is not good for telling one story. You don't know how many times I went back and watched old podcasts.
You're doing it as we speak.
Son of a goddamn bitch.
What? What?
What?
Son of a who?
Son of a goddamn bitch. That's a new thing I'm working on. Anyway,
you're working on it.
I do want to say this. Like, there were several times on old podcasts where I'd be telling the story and I'm like, oh yeah, this one actually sounds interesting. And then you would say like a single word that would send me down like a mountain of like other stories, and then none of them would get finished because something else would remind me of something else. I tried to tell the story of how that one episode of MLP, the washouts ended. But then I started talking about our inside joke about turbine-cosis.
I forgot about that. To be fair, I forgot about that.
And then I started going into like something else. I don't exactly remember. But anyway, what was I talking about? Editor. Okay, so back when I first started YouTube, I was like, oh, I should have personas on my channel. This will be so cool and fun.
Persona.
Perk. I'm sorry.
I like how you said per and then actually said so. I was gonna say no, but then I just didn't have the energy. Go on.
Professor. So I don't know why that gets me every time.
I don't know why either.
But anyway, I was like, I should give these characters names, but I don't know what to give them.
And you just straight up took my name.
And then one day I was like, hey, what if I
might want to silence it.
Okay, Discord. Bitch. This is why no one liked your ass in MLP.
He keeps howling at the moon.
They only like my wheeze, loser. Don't
Joke's
you?
on you, that wasn't a wheeze. That was COVID. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
No, you won't. You got like 3 minutes tops, buddy.
No, you won't either.
But one day I was just like, ooh, what it, Tiago doesn't like having his name out there. Yes, I was this fucking stupid as a child.
Yeah, I see that.
I was like, ooh, Tiago doesn't like having his name out there.
So I'll put his name out there.
Wouldn't it be funny if I named the angry character on my channel Tiago? Because then real life Tiago would be angry, and oh, it's gonna be so funny. And then I made the infamous video where I called him Tiago for the first time, and then at the very end he walks in. He was like, dude, why did you call me Tiago? You know he's not gonna like that. And then I think the line was, oh, Tiago, it's because I own you. And as you could tell from Tiago's not laugh here, you could tell
it was.
You could
so
tell
funny.
You could tell how funny the joke was, but I thought I was a comedic genius. And then I showed Tiago the video. He was like, okay, cool. And I was like, shit, fuck, damn it, cock in my ass, damn it, fuck. The plan backfired, but then I was just like, I'm just gonna keep Tiago in the videos.
I don't think I'm winning this one, Chief.
That's what you get for playing Amity Arena. Play a good game like
Dokkan Battle.
Da 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 da. I love how our podcasts always divulge into just noises and references.
I mean, we don't know how to podcast, to be fair.
I mean, that just shows we don't know how to fucking talk to one another.
I mean, I established that I don't know how to talk to people.
Don't worry, you'll get there one day. One day you'll be up there I mean, just imagine it. One day you'll be talking to this person, then you'll be talking to that person. Next thing you know, you'll be sitting around the campfire with Andy making delicious hot schmoes.
I feel like that's a reference to something. I didn't get it, but I caught that it was a reference.
It's from Toy Story 2.
I don't watch Toy Story.
Well, I mean, I know that, but like, haven't you seen it once?
When I was maybe like 6.
I mean,
sex. Yes, sex. I meant to say 6 or 7. I just said sex.
I mean, you would watch MLP episodes once and then just immediately have every word to the song like memorized.
Well, because that's because I'm good with songs.
Dang.
That's about the only reason why.
Well, then just imagine Toy Story 2 as a song.
God, friend in me.
But yeah.
God, friend in me.
So to basically end off the story before I start talking about.
Hang you from a tree.
Okay, Big Mac, you have fun with that. Basically, the end off my story, it was just like it started off as a joke to be like, I'm gonna make Tiago mad, but then he didn't get mad, and then Tiago stayed a personer. He stayed a personer on the channel for years to come.
Personer.
And then when it finally came time to like, well, I didn't know I was making How to Tube at the time, but I did a picture years ago with all the people on YouTube and in real life who like kept inspiring me to go on and do more and more. And I drew Tiago in the picture because he was my best friend. And
it was.
I fucking hate him
confirming. Now. That is definitely a was.
Yeah. That was back when he was my friend. When he loved me.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It's Toy Story 2. Anyway, this podcast is just gonna be Toy Story 2. Anyway,
you see this completely white bug?
And you said God never made anything perfect.
I didn't say that.
I don't think about the implications of that joke. Anyway, and then when I drew that picture, I was like, I'm gonna put Tiago in here because he's my best friend. And since the joke was like, oh, my editor's name is Tiago, and Tiago is in this picture, when it came time for How to Tube, I was like, okay, Tiago's my editor in the show. And in real life, I guess. We're just gonna have it be like he's actually my editor now. And then I was like, it's gonna be so funny when...
It's funny because in real life, I know nothing about editing.
Yet.
Permanently.
Okay. And I was sitting there like, oh, this is gonna be so funny years down the line from now when I'm at a panel and someone's gonna ask me, so Tiago, how long have you been
Someone's gonna ask
editing?
A question geared towards me.
Yeah, because you're not good at talking to people, so they're gonna direct all of your questions at me. So that way it's easier for you to like answer them. Because they're not talking to you, but they are asking you the question.
I'll give you an A for effort for that one.
I did it.
You tried.
I won. I thought it'd be so funny to be like, so how long has Tiago been editing your videos? And be like, here's the joke. He's never been editing my videos. Ha ha! You're all idiots.
550 Deluxe with no cheese.
You're no longer allowed to watch How to Tube. And then like the series ratings plummet. And I'm like, oh no, I made a terrible mistake. Wait.
Your comment just prevent them from watching the entire show.
Yes. I put them all on a blacklist. Because in order to come to the panel, they have to like put in their like YouTube name. And then all of their names I just put on a blacklist. I blocked them from the channel.
Okay, but why though?
Just out of pure spite.
You're a spiteful bitch.
How dare you say you like my show? Get the fuck out of here. How dare you say you like my shit? How dare you?
How very dare you?
How dare you?
I really don't like you.
I don't like myself either. It came.
I don't like myself either.
It came to my mind. And I was like, oh shit, that's not funny. Don't say that. As the words were leaving my mouth.
You were right, it wasn't funny.
But yeah, alongside How to Tube, we now have another show on the Dream Team coming. which means it will which means it will never air. Well, actually,
yeah. Where's the animatic at?
Actually, Dairy has it has a higher chance of being completed first, mainly because it's one season. The character designs are like super simple. They're very edged out. They're very edgy characters. There's not a lot of curves. I did that mainly to dissuade Rule 34 artists, even though that won't stop them. I've been on this planet long enough to know that you can make the most unsexualized thing in the world.
You
And-
can. There will be Rule 34 of anything.
And these niggas be like, that's a sexy sock you got there, sir. And I'm like,
I mean, sausage party, bro.
oh, bro, sausage party. That had me
That's a
going,
pretty
bro.
Sexy ass hot dog.
My balls were quaking that entire film, bro. I'm glad you visualized it the same way that I did. Like, the balls just like... They sound like sands. Oh, God. I didn't come, but my balls were quaking the entire time.
I was sitting, but ooh,
Ooh.
my knees were shaking.
Oh, my knees buckled while I was sitting down. That's not a thing about Sausage Party. I was looking at Rose Quartz stuff. Anyway, Rose Quartz. I want to talk about her.
Rose Quartz is ugly. Rule 34.
Bro, Peridot, mad ugly.
Lapis, disgusting.
Garnet, big.
Max.
I hate the fact that genuinely made me laugh. Garnet, Big Mac. Bro, what if Big Mac was a crystal gem? What the fuck? I mean, we've seen he dreams about being a princess. What if he was a crystal gem?
Well, how do those two correlate?
Because he dreams about being stuff that's stupid.
I mean, I guess, but like...
I wish I was a princess. Then I could make everyone else do my work for me.
Girl and I'm doing alright. Then I became a princess overnight.
What is that, from fucking like Pony Life?
Sophia the First.
Oh.
Oh.
Forgot that was a show.
I only know the theme because my sister used to keep singing it because it was on TikTok a lot.
I was hoping that's not where that was going to go. I was hoping to be like, oh, when my sister was young, she used to watch it all the time.
I mean, that
But no.
too, but like, it just repopulated a while back just because of TikTok.
TikTok keeps bringing back all this stuff I don't want to think about, like Discord. Like, if you go to the Living Tombstone's comments now on Discord, like, everyone's like, yo, this is that TikTok song? I didn't know this was about My Little Pony. Like, what? And I'm like, nigga.
Nigga.
I mean, I guess it's good because now people are like, yo, I didn't know MLP had like all this like stuff to it. I thought it was just about horses and tea parties and crying.
That's because it is.
Rarity.
And we're...
That's all I have to add to that, just rarity. I miss her the most. When I close my eyes at night, she's the one I see.
When I close my eyes at night, she's the one I see.
Not Applejack, not Twilight, not Pinkie Pie, who canonically fucked, not Rainbow Dash, who achieved her dreams after working for it for years. It's rarity.
Just because I want to fuck her.
Just because I want to have sex with her. That's the only reason. Not because I like her character, not because I like her design. Well, I do like her
Especially not our
design.
EQG character.
Oh, especially not her EQG
That's
character.
just some trash.
But I see her, and I want her.
I see her. I want her.
I reach out to her, to grab her, to make her mine. And then I open my eyes, and she's gone.
A single tear falls down my face.
I'm tired of them making ideal partners in cartoons.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many acquainted curious falling I forgot Lord. While I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor!" I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember. It was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I sought the morrow. Vainly I had wished to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow. Sorrow for the lost Lenore.
And alas, you just said who?
for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore. Nameless here, forevermore. That was the first 2 stanzas of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven.
You know, I was sitting there that whole time, and I was like, I'm realizing what MLP was making fun of now. That will make sense to you. I've been trying to get you to watch this dude for a while. His name is Wakarb, and he does an MLP abridged series called Ultra Fast Pomponi. And he's just straight up did Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven for Owl's Well That Ends Well.
What the fuck?
Is this copyrighted?
I don't know, just, you know, you just restart the story and edit this out, restart the story afterwards.
My little pony.
Well, that's not gonna help, is it?
Oh, wait, no.
Cover the copyrighted music with more copyrighted music.
Exactly, then they won't know who to copyright it to.
Look at that.
Oh, okay. We did it. We saved the world. Ultra fast pony.
You know a Scooter Tricks video just got recommended to me the other day?
Well, you should watch it.
I want to rewatch Scooter Tricks.
You should also rewatch UFP because they work together a lot. Who the fuck is that?
You're talking about that dude over there. Like, I don't know.
Are you looking at him?
Well, yeah, through the rear view, not rear view mirror, the ass or rear view mirror.
That's not who I'm talking about.
Who are you talking about?
Over there.
Oh.
I'm like, who is that? To my immediate left. This man's looking behind us. Look at that man. Thinking he's hot shit. Well, if you're so big, why don't you join the Just Talk podcast?
It's actually just cold piss.
Yeah, you. Nigga, you ain't hot shit. You cold piss. Whoa! I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that to hurt so much, but it did. Damn.
Just some cold piss.
My feelings, boy. What's something else that's been going on in my life? I got back together with Todd.
I thought that was going somewhere completely different.
I got back together with God, my Lord and Savior.
I got back together with Rarity.
We had a bit of a falling out after EQG when she said dresses for the 50th time in one sentence.
But you know, I beat her a bit, forgave her.
Yeah, like I just gave her these hands. I just gave her these hands,
equal
and then
rights, equal lives.
And then she learned her lesson, so now we're good.
I realized I started that, but jeez, I gave her these hands and she learned her lesson.
Emerald from Sonic Battle.
Bro, Emerald was true gender equality.
Oh, he definitely was, bro. I think one of my favorite jokes from Sonic Battle that has ever been made was when I was playing with Pyro Knight 95 on Black Star Games, a long dead channel.
You mean beep?
Yeah, yes, from a long dead channel that he refuses to upload on.
Well, why is that? Well, there it is, everybody. Your host has died. Damn.
I bring a message from the Lord.
Why did that sound like a VeggieTales thing?
That is from a VeggieTales. It's from Josh and the Big Wall. He's like, then Joshua was visited by an angel. I bring a message from the Lord. No, that's from Jonah.
Wasn't it from the Tube Warrior?
I think they use it a lot, but I remember it specifically from Jonah. Because
I forgot the name. It's someone in the Tuba Warrior.
That was Gideon the Tuba
Gideon,
Warrior.
Tuba Warrior.
The story of Gideon is always gonna be one of my favorites.
One of my favorites.
This nigga tested God twice. He was like, "Alright, God, look, I'm gonna leave this wool out, and I need you to make it rain, but I want the wool to be completely dry. And if
whenever I do that, I just get beat.
Not by your father, but by God. He comes down.
Look, I'll do what you want, but make me have a PS5 tomorrow, or it's not true."
Oh, that's a good old meme. Now I'm good. Anyway.
Once again, your host has died.
But yeah, I remember that line. Oh yeah, the Gideon story. And then the guy was like, "Alright, cool. I love how I'm just preaching to my I'm preaching to the fucking subscribers on the Dream
Well,
Team.
here's your Sunday church, everybody.
And then the next day he came outside and the ground was just completely soaked. I mean, just destroyed, just absolutely wet. I'm talking your girlfriend.
Some wet ass pussy.
I'm talking your girlfriend after watching an episode of Dare Dare. Panties soaked. Well, not panties, but
Ben
the ground.
Shapiro's wife.
Oh, I'm talking
a desert.
I'm talking Ben Shapiro's wife every time he says, "Now, see here." Just drenched. I love how I'm using this to describe a story from the Bible. Anyway, so Gideon, he sees this, and the wool is just dry. He's like, okay. Now,
see here.
Now, see here. Let's just say.
No one's saying stuff. No one's saying
see here. Now, see here. Bro, Lion King, except Zazu's replaced by Ben Shapiro? Yes, please. Let's do it. No. Why didn't they just cast him for the live-action remake?
The fuck?
Instead of whoever the fuck they cast. Wasn't
that Gilbert? God, no, that was Iago. Never mind.
My nuts! I wish I could do his voice. He's so good. Anyway. So Gideon's like, oh, that's cool and all, but like, what if I test you again? And God's like, my patience is running thin with you, Gideon.
Gideon.
He probably said his full name, and Gideon was like,
Gideon the Tuba Warrior.
Gideon the Tuba Warrior. Oh God. Yes. Okay.
Did you just use my name in vain after testing me three times?
Look here, smartass. What did you just call me? Hell, like, doesn't kill him, just sends him straight to hell. Don't laugh at me. So anyway, our boy Gideon is like, okay, now this time make it rain again, right?
Make it rain again.
But have the wool be completely wet, but the ground around it be dry. And God's like, now I know I'm God, and I can do whatever the fuck I literally want to. But you realize what you're asking me to do, right? You are asking me to destroy the water cycle that I have perfectly made. Also, you can go and fight some niggas in a camp? He's like, look. I just
need to be sure, you know?
I just need to be sure that you really want me to go.
Nigga, I'm telling you to go.
I'm telling you to go. Go! Get out! Get out! Get out! I swear to God, giving you niggas free will was a mistake. Should have made y'all mindless slaves.
I like that idea.
He's like, look, if I ask you again, we're gonna have Job part 2, okay?
Oh no.
Go. So God, he does it, and then Gideon's like, okay, you know what? I will go and fight. And then he proceeds.
That's what Jiren says in Dragon Ball Fighters. Whenever it's like he doesn't have like a special interaction, he just sits there. I will fight.
I will fight.
He like the way he says it, he's just like, I will fight, and that's it. He just stares at you with like MS Paint face. Just, I will fight.
Oh boy, a new Unis Honest video. Everyone go watch Unis Honest before it gets deleted in like a month. You know what Unis Honest is?
You've told me about that multiple times.
I really like them. Not. Oh well, I mean, I always liked Markiplier, but I find. I find solace in Ethan because he's ADHD like me, and he annoys Mark just like I fucking annoy you.
I feel like there's a lot of people who are ADHD.
Yeah, like
I've been knowing a lot more people who are ADHD.
It's so weird because I grew up
all these damn vaccines.
Yeah, like I grew up with ADHD. Before I say this,
really, you grew up with it?
These niggas don't know. Before I say this, let me finish the Gideon story. So Gideon goes out, and God's like, okay, I did the thing. Now go fight. So what Gideon does is he has the entire army blow their horns as loud as they can.
No.
Oh yeah.
You got to get to the point of how his army came to be.
Tell the story.
You don't know?
I don't remember right now.
All right. So this nigga Gideon, right?
This nigga Gideon, right?
This nigga Gideon, bro. He puts out hiring posters all around the town. He's like, hey, we looking for some fodder for my army real quick. So he gets some, like, after a while, people started joining this shit. So it's like, hey, all you people lined up. So you lined them up. They're at, like, an ocean. You're like, all right, drink this dirty-ass ocean water. And so they're like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, you heard me drink it. So you got some niggas lapping it up like a fucking dog. And then you got other niggas, they're like, scooping it up with their hands, drinking. And he's like, all right, all you dirty-ass hoes lapping it up like a fucking hound, get out of my sight.
Damn.
And they're like, damn, I guess I'm not going to war today. So they left.
Damn, guess I live today. Fuck.
Guess so.
I mean, except they died of cholera, but that's okay.
So he got, all he has left is like a third of the people who are civilized and cupped it up or whatever. Then he did some other tests, I think. Some other people got whittled down. More people got whittled down after another test. He had like 8 people left. He's like, all right, God, look, you keep telling me to do all these tests. I got like 8 people in my army. How am I supposed to be all these people? And God's like, bro, I'm telling you, it'll work. It'll work. Just hear me out.
Tired of your dumbass question.
I'm for real about to job your ass. And then, so he sleeps in like this tent and stuff. And they go outside Jericho, right? And they're all like, hey, take this here instrument. And he's like, well, what do I do with this? I don't know how to play this. I don't know, man. I was just told to. I don't have any more questions left in me. I will die.
I was told specifically that if I asked any more questions, I would die. There were no more chances for me. So just do it.
So him and his like 20 other people that are in his army start at like 4 a.m, marching around the walls of Jericho, blaring these horns. And the people inside Jericho is like, what the fuck? We getting bamboozled. We about to get ambushed. And so they're all like scrambling around, like, what the fuck? Who's doing this? And then they're all like paranoid. They think everyone's against them, so they just start killing each other, I think.
Yeah.
And so they're all like, what the fuck? Like, it's like 4 a.m. Who's blaring these horns? And they're walking around the walls of Jericho 7 times, blaring these trumpets and French horns and shit. And then they all just kind of like killed themselves because they were all paranoid. And then Gideon's like, wow, God, you were right. Maybe I should have just trusted you from the beginning. You were right. And then God's like, yeah, you fucking dipshit.
Yeah, like, you expected me to be wrong?
I ain't never wrong.
Nigga, I'm God.
Exactly.
The only mistake I ever made was giving you free will. With all these goddamn questions.
And according to Gideon the Tuba Warrior, everyone celebrated him and made parade floats. But then Gideon's like, everyone's like, well, yeah, Gideon saved us. But Gideon's like, no, this wasn't me. This was all God.
Yeah, you better fucking say it was me, you son of a bitch. Ask me all these questions. I defied physics for you.
And then Pa Grape the angel came up and said, see, Gideon? You see, Gideon? I told you. You should have believed God in the first place.
Why is he a Jewish grandpa? What you have done has made God very angry.
Like that image of Cell. Every word you just said has made me unbelievably angry.
Yo, the Bible has some fucking bangers in it, bro. Like, you remember the story of Samson and Delilah, a story about not trusting thoughts?
Yeah. You don't trust these bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Bro, Samson was like the strongest nigga on earth.
To be fair, he was also
Earth,
a simp.
Right? Yes, he was a simp. Do not be a simp and don't trust them thoughts. Samson was like he was a beefcake. Nigga was built.
Swole.
Nigga could like... I'm trying to remember how he killed the lion. Didn't he like...
He killed it with his bare hands.
Like...
He strangled it with his bare hands.
He killed a lion with his bare hands.
And then ran up on the lion, strangled it, like, reverse bear trapped it.
Fucking tore his jaw clean open. And then didn't he eat some honey with it?
He did something with like a donkey's jaw. I think he killed it with the jaw of an ass.
He took the jaw off of a dead fucking donkey.
Fucking clocked him with that shit.
Beat a lion to death.
That's what it was. He got the jaw of a fucking donkey, rocked that man's shit, and killed him.
Yo, niggas in the Bible wild, bro.
And then he was just walking in town, and then some thought Delilah came up. He's like, hey, guess what? I'm top 0.5% of OnlyFans, sub to me. He's like, shit.
I mean, to be fair, she was fine.
She was bad.
She was a bad bitch, bro. She was... I hope none of this gets animated in the How to Tube style. I really hope not.
She was looking kind of nice, and she's like, hey, look, I'm running a promotion right now. My OnlyFans, I'm top 5%. For you only, $5 for 30 days.
And he
just think about it.
And he like, I don't know. I have to think about that because like my money's precious, especially during these trying times. You know,
Exactly.
COVID-19 and all and all that.
I can't be going to barbers either. You
Yeah.
see how long my hair is. I mean, like Fabio, it's luscious, but like, look, these barbers you can't be trusting.
And Delilah, for the most part, she respected that. She was like, all right, cool. You know what?
He's like, look, I respect the hustle, but I can't do it right now. She's
Like-
like, all right, that's cool.
She's like, you know what?
That's fine.
That's cool. I respect you. You know what? We cool. But then one day, she gets approached by these niggas. Were they what were they? Were they
I can't remember.
It was the Philistines. Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah, because the Bible that I had, she'd always look at like Samson, the Philistines are upon you.
Sure. Okay.
And if I'm wrong, correct us in the comments, all you Bible geeks out there. Anyway.
All you Bible geeks. All you Bible geeks.
All you Christian tubers out there. All you brony Bible studies out there.
Come on, Dr. Witnesser, help us out.
So one day she's out getting some water. One day she's out getting some water because her simps on OnlyFans are like, we want to see you wet, bitch. So she's out there getting some water, and then she gets approached by these two dusty ass Philistines, and they're like, hey, look. So like this nigga Samson, we don't like how strong he is, and like we trying to kill this nigga.
And she all like, whoa, back up, bro. Like
Like
what are you? I just saw him the other day. He was mad nice. Like what?
like this man is a hunk. Like
Exactly.
I can't even be mad. Like this is my boyfriend. Like this is my future husband. They're like, we will sub $100 to your OnlyFans.
We will gift 100 subs to your OnlyFans, full price,
Bro.
for a year.
We will gift you 100 subs on your Twitch Prime. And she was like, nigga, fuck love.
Exactly. So so Samson happened to be getting water too, because you know he had the gym. He getting thirsty. He's at Walmart. He's like, oh, there's my girl Delilah. So he walks up. He's like, hey, what's up, girl? And she's like,
Oh wait, don't forget, he had his mask on because
yep. It is COVID.
Yep, COVID.
Hair flowing in the wind. Got his mask on. He's like, oh, what's up? I didn't know you were getting water too. I didn't know you shop at Walmart. You too good for that, girl. And then she's like, nah, it's fine. But look, hey, I know we just talked yesterday, but you know what? I'm not just getting you my OnlyFans. You can pipe me raw right here. And he's like,
In
shit, on job?
the Walmart? Like
I mean, like, we gotta go
like,
back to my crib, but you know, like, and he's like, well, shit. I mean,
I thought it was
I
kind of
I can't pass up spare coochie.
Right?
So,
Especially from a bad bitch like
exactly.
like Delilah. Like damn.
So they hook up. They're at Delilah's crib, and so she got like a walkie-talkie in the back, and she's like, all right, look, what you need me to do? He's like, the two goons and the dusty niggas are like, hey, look, we found out this man's scared of a barber because he might catch COVID. So all you gotta do.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh.
I remember that there were a bunch of tests that she tried to do.
Oh, yep. She tried to get him to take his mask off in Walmart just to prove love.
Because she was like, look, if this relationship gonna work, you gotta let me know why you so strong. And he's like, well, you see, I squat 250, right? Like every day.
Yeah.
Like every day. I
do one punch man training every day.
Yeah. Sit-ups, squats,
10
put-
mile run.
10
Easy.
10 mile run. It's easy. She's like, yeah, but is there like anything else that made you so strong? He's like, well,
I mean, there is, but I mean,
but like I can't tell you
exactly.
because
What's
like,
the fun in that?
See, because like that's between like no offense, that's between me and my Lord and Savior, God. And she's like, I'm mad respect that, bro. I'm mad respect that.
But just tell me.
But like, if this is gonna work, you gotta let.
I
you
can't
gotta
let
me
you
know.
pipe unless you tell me how you so strong.
If I'm gonna let my guard down around you, you gotta let your guard down around me.
And he's
Okay.
like, that's fair, but look, I'm telling you, this is just a personal thing. It's between me and God. That's it.
And she's like, look, I'm gonna
Eventually.
walk out right now. If
Fucking
you
tell me.
like, just tell me you love me, right? And
And he's like, I mean, I just met you, but I mean,
he,
look, free coochie.
he's-
I love you, girl.
Okay, look, if you tie me up with some regular ass rope, my strength is gone. She's like, really? He's like,
He's
yeah.
like, look, that's
God
what
was
it
just
is.
like,
It's my Achilles heel, bro.
God was just like, he thought it'd be funny.
Yep.
And God's like, I did think it'd be funny. So anyway,
So, yeah, she accepts it.
Mhm.
They go back to her crib. Nigga wakes up. He's tied in rope. He's like, bitch. The fuck?
I mean, if I knew you wanted some kinky shit, you should have told me. She's like, oh, nigga, Philistine's here. And he's like, real shit? And then this nigga just, boom. just bust out of their ropes. He grabs that donkey jump from earlier. He just goes to town on those niggas. He's like, bop, bop, bonk.
And she all salt. She's like, Samson. He's like, yeah, what's up? The fuck you lying to me for? He's like, what are you talking about? I just saved your ass. And she's like, you told me rope was your weakness. And he's like, bitch, I just thought you on some kinky shit. Like, the fuck?
Look. I was trying to pipe, okay?
This is between me and God. I just wanted the coochie, bro. That's all I wanted. I just wanted the pipe. And then she's like, bro, look, you barely got the tip in and then you nutted. If you want the full experience, you gonna tell me how the fuck you so strong right the fuck now. And he's like, all right, look, real shit, if I get a barber, I'm weak. And she's like,
before this goes on, there's always been a second test that I have never been able to remember. I know there was the rope thing.
Well, let's find out before we continue this hood Bible session.
I think this podcast is called Bible Badasses, by the way. Anyway, I think it's like if you weave my hair together or something.
I can't remember.
Oh my gosh.
Can I not spell?
Can you
put Bobel in Bible?
The Bible. He's like, isn't that supposed to say the Bible? You dare question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
Yeah, you ramble on for a bit. I gotta find that shit.
Damn, Aqua Teen Hunger Force was really good. So while Chiego looks up this second test that Samson had to go through, let's go ahead and get to the ultimate part. So the Philistines are getting mad at Delilah. They're like, yo, why you keep lying to us? I'm tired of walking up in this nigga's crib and getting the fuck beaten out of me. I'm trying to kill this nigga. Do you want your OnlyFans? Do you want your Twitch Prime subs? She's like, I do. But this nigga lying. I want to know why he keeps lying to me. Don't he love me? And they're like, aight, we gonna give you one more goddamn chance. If you fuck this up, we keeping our subs, we keeping our money, and we killing you. So, of course, she's like, ooh, okay. I hope my extremely...
Oh, the first one was if anyone gets 7 pieces of some strong ass stuff, weave them together, tie me up, I'm weak. The second one was the ropes.
Oh, okay. So it was kind of similar. So
yeah.
So we fucked that up. But I guess it's time to go on to the ultimate part. So anyway, she goes up to him all sad and shit. She's like, I don't get it. You say you love me. I let you smash. I took off the rubber. I let you nut in me. I let you go anal. I swallow for you and you lie to me? Like, why don't you love me, Samson? He's like, I do love you. But this is between me and God. We can't I can't be letting you in on what's gonna kill me. And she's like, I'm gone. And he's like, wait, what? And he's like, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out.
What happened to us though?
I don't know. Maybe us left when you started lying to me, Samson.
Alright, look. I'll tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Look,
okay.
I'm a Nazarite, right?
Yeah.
So that means ain't no barber ever touched my head.
I can tell with your nappy ass.
Once my hair is gone, I'm gone. There you go.
If you lying to me, I'm cutting off your dick. And he's like, there's no reason to lie.
There's no reason to lie anymore. I've grown to love you so much. That coochie was too good to pass up.
Like,
so look, if you cut my hair, I'm gone.
That coochie like Wonder Woman. You got me telling the truth, bitch.
Exactly.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you no more. From now on, it's 100% honesty.
It's me and you.
I won't lie to you. You won't lie to me. It's like, all right, cool.
So why do you want to know how it can get weak?
Because I'm vulnerable around you all the time. I just want you to be vulnerable around me.
For sure.
Like, our relationship is a two-way streak. We gotta be there for each other. We gotta know each other's ups and downs so we can be there for each other.
So time passes. Samson, he's in there sleeping next to his girl.
Samson, dead knocked out, bro. Like,
he piped. This man is exhausted. He's slumped.
Like, that pussy put his ass to sleep. Call it fucking NyQuil, because that nigga was knocked out, bro.
So, Delilah gets her razor, some Gillette, some shaving cream. Shave that shit off. This man wakes up. He's like, good morning.
He's like, damn, I slept good. That was some night.
Tries to push his hair back out of his eyes, but he realizes, wait a minute, where the fuck my hair at?
The camera pans out. It's fucking Shaquille O'Neal. He's like, the fuck? Why would you do this? And she's like, Samson, the Philistines are here. And then they run in, guns ablazing. They got this nigga at gunpoint.
Well, guns weren't a thing back then.
Neither was COVID, but it's okay.
That's fair. You're right.
So they got this nigga where they want him. He reaches for his jawbone. He tries to knock the fuck out of him.
Can't even pick that shit up.
They kick that shit away, and they fucking send him to the ground. And he's like, Delilah,
how did you do this to me?
Why?
I bought your OnlyFans after you said it was free.
She's like, it's all about that hustle, baby.
You fucking bitch.
You are a thought.
And then fades to black. Scene number 2. He's in a jail cell. He's on trial. And then they take him out the jail cell. They're like, he's in between these 2 big ass columns. Tied in between these columns. He's just sitting there praying to God.
Well, first of all, let's not forget one of my favorite trivia points about this. There was no reason for them to do this to him.
No, not at all.
They decided,
hey, you know what? Those little 2 things you call eyes, right? You little seeing holes?
Those are ours now.
They legit gouged out this man's eyes, tied him to 2 pillars, and said, laugh at him.
Like, laugh at this man.
This man is a simp.
Like, this is a simp. He fell for our fucking Philistine female. Look at this simp. Laugh at him. He thought he was going to get coochie for being a simp. And Samson, they're like, well, I mean, I did smash like 5 times.
I mean, I even nutted in. I got anal. I mean, she sucked me off. I got some sloppy.
And they're like,
we gotta get on the way.
They're like, they let you hit it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I've been trying to hit it for like a week.
Look, man.
Well, I mean, probably a good reason why you didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Was because she was with me.
And back then, I would have rocked your shit, bitch. Like,
bro. Bro. If I had my strength back, nigga,
it was over for you niggas.
You would have a donkey jaw attached to your head, boy. And
keep in mind, he's still just blind as shit, tied up to these 2 columns, arm's length away from him, yelling at these niggas about how Delilah was his, and how if she tried to smash, he would have killed them.
Not just them, but her too.
And so he's sitting there in the middle of yelling at them. He's like, I can't do this anymore. He just sits there. He starts praying. He's like, God, look, I admit it was September. I simped a bit, but look, just do me this one solid, real quick. I can't take these niggas trying to smash my girl in front of me. Just do me one solid. Give me my strength back. I know I don't got hair. I know that. Look, just do me this one solid, and I'm good.
And then God takes out his AirPod. He's like, whoa, what?
I'm sorry, my bad.
What? You're that one nigga who deliberately disobeyed my single rule for you.
You have deliberately disobeyed me.
You have deliberately disobeyed me. He's like, God, I'm gonna need to bring the Lion King analogies down just a bit.
Look, I know you flexing on me. You got them wireless AirPods, but look, just one more solid. You can do whatever you want me after that. That's all I need, bro. That's all I need. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna kill you off anyways after this.
and he's like, look. I'm gonna give you your strength back under one condition.
Sure, anything.
He's like, anything.
What is it?
You are gonna have to be with me for the rest of days. And he's like, God, I will worship you until I die.
Oh, no. You're not worshiping me. You are going to be with me.
He's like, God,
I will kill you.
He's like, God, I understand. I'm willing to die to spread your word. I understand.
And he's like, spreading shit. I am killing you.
The only thing that will be spread
are your fucking ashes.
Is your ass on the floor.
I am killing you.
He's like, no, God, your words do not kill me. You are great. You are good.
My words won't kill you. My fucking fist will, bitch. You are dead as soon as you break free.
I will be bringing you up here to be with me. He's like, God, one day when I die, yes, I know I will be up there.
I can't take this shit. He puts his AirPods in.
He's like, you know I can't take it.
Have it back.
Take your fucking strength back.
Out of nowhere. It's all quiet. He's sitting there. Everyone's like, what the fuck is this nigga about to do? This man is full on napper right now. Bald head, mustache. That's all he got. All of a sudden, you hear rocks start rumbling all around. Earthquakes happening. Everyone's like, what the fuck? What is happening? Everything rumbling around. This nigga screams like the fucking Goku. I will not let you destroy my world.
Yeah! I will not let you fuck my bitch!
This nigga broke the ropes attached to his hand from the column. The columns are arms length apart, mind you. He's sitting here, pushes the columns, and they're like full on marble, like
marble columns. Like full length around.
Exactly.
And this nigga
is sitting here pushing them apart as the earth is crumbling around. Everyone's like, what the fuck?
They're like,
this nigga, he got more than just a strength bag. This nigga got Super Saiyan God, bro.
God gave him just enough to make sure that he would die.
I mean, like, I guess technically he's still spreading the word. You know,
True,
like, look,
true.
You took my strength. My savior got me. Look, I got it back. So this nigga decides, if I'm dying anyway, I'm going out on my terms. So he pushes the columns under the building, on the building he's attached to. Obviously, the columns break because he broke them. So because the columns break, the whole building support dies. So the entire building crumbles. Everyone in it flattened because the entire building fell on him. This nigga this nigga Samson got flattened because he killed himself. And he is still, this is like post eye gouging and post like torture and everything. He's sitting there, he still has strength to push the marble columns out the way. The entire building fell on top of him. He died, but I mean, so did everyone else.
Yeah, this nigga took everyone out with him. Granted, we don't know what happened to Delilah, but she probably got banned from Twitch. For
I would think so. She probably got banned. You know, she got ostracized. You know, I don't think anyone else is fucking her anytime soon.
They found out that she was actually like using bots, and they were like, "Oh fuck, fuck no, get the fuck off our platform." And she's like, "God damn!" And then they found out that in death, Samson never agreed for his nudes to be on her OnlyFans, so that got taken down.
Exactly. So all the money that Samson gave her, it's gone.
It's gone, reduced to atoms, much like Samson.
And so Samson wakes up out of nowhere. He's just surrounded by light. He's like, what the fuck? Where am I? And God's like, nigga, I told you. I told you'd be right here with me.
You were going to die. And he's like, yeah, but like, I thought you meant like in a couple years.
No,
nigga, no. I said right then and there.
I said, I will give this to you, but you are going to die.
He's like, yeah, but like, I thought I had like a couple more years. Especially since me and Delilah got...
Say one more word, I will send you with Gideon and Job.
I will send you with Gideon and Job. Don't question me, nigga.
Don't question me, nigga.
I'll kill you again. Nigga, do you know what happens when your soul gets off? You're done.
This nigga got his just Gogeta. Soul punishment.
You don't exist anymore. I am neither merciful nor forgiving. I am the one who will kill you. And then Jesus is like, hey, God, like, come on, man. There's no reason to be this mean to him. Like, he just simped a bit, and it cost him, like, a lot of stuff.
It cost him his life.
So, like, maybe you could just be a bit easy on him. He's like, talk back to me again, and I will have you crucified on earth. And he's like,
boy, talk back to me again. See what happens. Father! No, please! I just... Please. For our next hood story... This is a time of when Savior Vegeta decides to send his son Trunks to die on the cross.
You see, because God is just sitting there, he's like, God damn, why can't everyone just be good people? And then Jesus is like,
well, I mean, you made them this way. Shut up, boy.
I mean, you gave them free will. You gave them the actual choice to act like this if they wanted to. Like, maybe what they need is someone to like maybe they need someone down there because you haven't talked to them in quite a while because
you know what?
See,
they need a sacrificial lamb.
See, yeah, see, there you go. You see, you're learning because like You haven't talked to them for a while because, admittedly, they did fuck up.
Neither of you, boy.
Well, they don't know I exist yet.
This is still the Old Testament.
Like, I'm still up here, and no one knows that I'm there. Like, I don't know when I'm going down, but maybe one day, and then suddenly
One day is today.
and then suddenly he wakes up and he's being held by some bitch, and he's like,
What the fuck?
"What the fuck? What the fuck?"
And then he wakes up, he realizes that his mother never had sex. He's looking at Twilight Sparkle.
Oh no, he's looking at Trunks came out of the womb of Twilight Sparkle,
And he's like,
I don't.
Oh, fuck me.
I please no, please. He's like, oh, he's beautiful. He has my eyes, boy.
So, years go by. This man lives perfect life, committed not one sin in his entire life. He grew up, got a respectable job as a carpenter. Life goes on.
There was only one time that he got mad at his dad. He was like, oh God, you're not even my real dad. He's like, you think I don't know that, boy?
And then he got mad a single time, and it was justified. People were bargaining. They were betting in the church.
Like
Bro, this is my house.
They set up a marketplace in his father's temple. He's like,
Bro, this is my father's house. What are you doing?
he's like, look, no one comes here to listen to the sermon anymore. Like, just buy you some chickens and get the fuck out of here.
So what Jesus decides to do, finish Buster. They're all gone.
He's like, look, I'm gonna need you to excuse my language, but nigga,
Nigga, you can't be doing this.
like, you sit down, listen to the pastor, just have a good day. Like, don't sell shit in my dad's house. He's like, what are you gonna do about it, bitch? Oh, okay. and he charges himself up a finish buster, kills everyone on the spot.
Well, he doesn't kill
Well-
them. He destroys the table that they're selling the chickens on.
He destroys the table and all of the cell and stuff, and at some point he stops using key blast. Okay. And then at some point he stops using key blast.
He just brings out a sword and just...
and then he just starts whipping people with the hilt of his sword, just like,
Get out! Get out! Get out!
damn, that is some nice peak right there.
Ooh.
Anyway,
So, anyways, life goes on. He becomes a carpenter. He's, a respected man. And then, after a while,
he starts getting a couple of.
he gets a few followers. But,
They're
like, it happened to be a Sunday one day. Someone fell down a ditch. And then everyone's like, whoa. I can't save you till tomorrow. I'm sorry. This is Sunday. I got to rest today. You got to stay down there till tomorrow. I'm sorry, big fella.
Mhm.
And then he's like,
Bro, he's not gonna make it to tomorrow.
and they're all like, look, that's not on me.
What?
He should have fell down on Monday, didn't you?
Look. God told us that, like, you gotta rest today. Like, you cannot do stuff like.
I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules. And he's like,
That's
Nigga, get out of my way.
so he decides to fly down there, picks up the person who fell in, and everyone's like, what the fuck? You just worked on a Sunday, you bitch. And he's like,
I mean, it's not work to save someone's life, but okay.
so, people see that, and everyone's like, whoa, this guy might be onto something. So, he gets a few followers. He's walking around, and he's like, people follow him. Eventually, he's like on a boat. He sees some people on a boat fishing. He's like,
Hey,
you're with me now. And they're like, oh, okay.
okay.
Okay. Finally, my chance to shine.
He's definitely going to be Judas, actually. Never mind.
Oh.
So,
He doesn't
let's
hang
just
himself.
let's just skip the part where he finds 12 followers.
Yep.
And then after a while, he's performing miracles and stuff. He's like, "Fuck you doing?" So he's like performing miracles, and everything. He's showing people that, look,
I am Trunks. I know what I'm doing.
No. It's Jesus.
I am Jesus. I know what I'm doing.
so time passes, and he's like,
Look, I'm at a party tomorrow.
"You're all invited," and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, sure, lit. It's cool."
It's
So-
Liddy. It's Liddy. Let's go.
They're at the party, and then this man Judas, bro, he's like,
So, let me wash your feet real quick.
Let me wash
Like-
your feet real quick.
and he's like,
I mean,
I mean,
okay,
I
I guess.
you can, but
sucking your teeth is not necessary. You don't need to do that, please.
So, he's washing his feet and everything, saying like, oh, yeah, I love you, your master, all that shit. And so he's like, they're eating, they're having drinks and everything. He's like, look, I have a confession to make. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, sure, what's up? He's like, in a few days, one of y'all niggas is gonna fucking betray my ass.
Look, we wouldn't betray you. You the best, bro. Yeah, you're the absolute best.
Yeah, we fucking love you.
Yeah, you're number one.
You're number one. He's like, yeah, come on, Jesus. You know
we never do that to you.
Yeah, we love you. Oh, you specifically?
I like how Big Mac is pure.
You specifically are going to deny me 3 times tomorrow.
I would never. How could? Why would you accuse? I would never. So, he's like, you know what? Fine. Let's have this baguette, some wine. Take this. This is my body. Break. Eat.
Do this in remembrance of me.
Take this. Drink.
Why are you saying remembrance? You're gonna be here with us.
No, I'm not.
Look, Peter. Let me just give it to you straight. I will not be here tomorrow.
No.
I will not be here.
My father has told me some terrible shit about what's about to happen to me.
So, given that he knows what's gonna happen, he gets mad depressed and he's like, look, let me, I need to step out for a bit. So he steps out, he goes up to Mount Golgotha.
Oh, wait, we can't forget the most important part. There was a part at the party where he's like, one of you was going to betray me. So anyway, was it the cup that they pass around? And he was like, the one who has the cup now, yeah, they're basically gonna fucking betray me. And then
like, I would never.
I would I would no.
And then he's like, look, just go do what you need to do.
Look, I've accepted it at this point. Just do what you need to do.
This man went to acceptance and then immediately straight to depression. His dad is all fucked up, bro.
He's like, he goes up to the rock. He's like, look, Pops, is there any other way?
No, no,
Father,
no.
But please, look.
No, you said they needed a sacrificial lamb, so there it is.
I mean, it could have.
Die!
Okay.
Oh.
Look.
Take this cup from me, please.
I accept it, but if there is any other... Boy! I will Gallic gun you so fast from heaven! So the disciples are sitting here like, you hear something?
What the fuck is all of that? Just ignore it. That's the sound of God.
He's speaking the language of the God.
I will final flesh you, boy. Do you understand me? Do not talk back to me. I made you. I can unmake you in a millisecond, boy.
Yep. That's just how they talk. You just hear that and then fade into the background. I have a final flesh ready for your ass.
The language of the gods.
He's speaking the language of the gods.
I don't think that's the language of the gods at all. That sounds like an abusive relationship.
So, he finishes his depression period. He's like, I guess I really just have to die, huh? And so, tomorrow comes. This nigga Judas, bro.
Oh, no, it was the same night.
Oh, yeah,
it was the same night. So, anyway.
Judas, he's like, hey, I have something for you. Hey, smooches that man on the cheek, bro.
He's like, hey.
No homo, but,
just,
grabs his...
No homo, but,
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
He's like,
what was that for?
And then suddenly all these guards, come in.
He's like, Judas, what the fuck? Look, man, 30 pieces of silver.
Do you know how much child porn I can buy with that?
You fucking bitch.
I really should not have picked you up.
I really regret picking you up.
I mean, the fact that you were hitting on a child when I first met you?
I thought I could save you, but...
Jesus, me, fuck!
Come on!
He's like, oh, trust me, I did. Just take me away.
Just take me, please, get me away from this thing, this monster.
But Peter, he wants to prove that he's a good friend, and like,
yeah, so he decides
he can't let him go. He's like,
oh, what's wrong? And then everyone's like, look, we hate Christians. Do you know of a man named Jesus Christ?
Oh, no. He's like, hey, you leave my friend alone. So he grabs a sword, right? And he cuts off one of the soldier's ears. And Jesus is like, the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
He's like, I mean, I was just trying to help. He's like,
I mean,
no.
Is this not what you wanted?
No. Do not strike in anger. And then he reaches down and he grabs his ear, right?
He just
And
presses
then-
on his face, and it's here.
And then he fixes it. He's like, I'm so sorry about my bro. You can take me in now. Nigga, you just magically glued my ear back on. I ain't taking you nowhere. He's like, look, it needs to be done, or else my father will literally kill all of you.
Trust me, he has no worries doing that.
He would kill me to get to you.
He is going to kill me to get to you. He is going to kill me. Trust me, he has no problems killing you.
There is no such thing as a threat with my father. It is a promise.
So, it happens that someone asked, hey, you know this man?
Nope. He's like, hey, look, so we just brought this Jesus guy in, and we're trying to get everyone who was with him because he's going on trial. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Did you know him, perhaps? Who?
Who?
You know.
This Jesus Christ, was it?
I have no idea who that is.
Are you sure? Because on our records, it says you were just at a party with him last night.
Nope, I don't know him.
And then the frame, he said that third
note. No, wait. And then a woman walks up. She's like, no, I've definitely seen you with them before. He's like, nope.
The frame, he said that third note. You hear a rooster. He's like,
I told you, bitch!
Jesus from his fucking jail cell. I told your ass.
And then he sits there. He's like, oh no.
He's like,
what have I done?
I have betrayed him.
I was the imposter.
And then the guards who were still there are just like, you know, we can fucking hear you, right?
You know what? At this point, take me away. I deserve it.
Actually, we kind of just don't care anymore.
Fuck!
Damn it!
Shit!
So anyway, while all of this is going on, Judas is realizing that
Oh, fuck.
he's like, fuck, I traded a human being for child pornography. No! I have to fix this.
I mean, technically, it was 30 pieces of silver. What you do with that is not on us.
So he's like,
We
"Guys,
didn't give you anything.
you have to take this. You have to take this back. You have to free him." And he's like, no, we
I should have taken my jacket off.
Oh damn. So anyway, he's like, look, we can't take that back. That is blood money. We cannot take that.
That money is so dirty right now. We can't do anything.
Like, first of all, it's money for a human, so we can't take it. But then you tried to spend it on child pornography,
On young humans.
on young humans, people who cannot consent, and you just, no.
Look, even we aren't that bad. Like, we finna kill a man. But
Like,
even we aren't that
we are
bad.
about to kill a man because he's going against what we've been taught religiously. But like, Jesus, fuck, no, like I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. He's like, damn it, what am I going to do? And then suddenly Peter shows up. He's like, I'll show you what
I'll
you can
show
do.
you what you can do. At my service.
One tier.
He's like, I did it, Jesus.
At my
My
service.
service. You have been avenged.
Ow.
I mean, in reality, he hung himself. But,
Yeah,
it's for the sake of comedy.
But just for the sake of the story, Big Man.
And while this is happening, you got all these guards literally torturing this man.
Oh, dude, they are
They
spitting
had
on him.
a whip with sharp-ass bones attached to it.
Wait. That was the public version. While they had him in the jail cell, they were spitting on him, they were kicking him, and they were like, hey, okay, King of the Jews, we have a crown for you. And he's like, I really don't think this is necessary.
I really don't think this.
And then they place the crown of thorns upon his head and fucking smash it in. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And then while someone's putting the crown of thorns on his head, they got a whip with sharp-ass bones attached to it, whipping him. Since the bones are sharp, they're digging into his skin.
Oh, no.
Ripping out the skin and shit. I'm like, bro,
Oh, no. What?
chill the fuck out.
Oh, no. That happens after, like, they take him to Pilate.
Oh, yeah. Who's Pilate? What voice do we have?
Who is Pilate?
So, I see you brought me
Bright
Jesus.
he's bright man.
So, I seen you brought me Jesus.
He's like,
Well-
tell me, are you the king of the Jews? And he's like,
Yes, sure.
He's like, I am whatever you want me to be. He's like, look, this man doesn't seem like a bad man.
He seems like a pretty good man to me.
So anyway, they take him out to the front because it's customary to release one prisoner the day before.
So like, all right,
it is.
who would you rather us release? This petty thief who? No, was it a thief or like a thief or is like a murderer or something?
He was a murderer and a revolutionary.
Yeah, so like,
He's
would you rather?
you
would you
can
rather
either free Barabbas, the convicted murderer, the one who we have on camera murdering a man
in 4K,
trying to overthrow me, or you can have this man who said he was the king of the Jews. Kill Jesus!
Give me Barabbas!
Free Barabbas! Kill Jesus!
Yeah!
Kill him!
We're all gonna laugh at you!
Yeah, we're all gonna laugh at you! Fuck Jesus!
My voice is gone, bro.
I'm gonna regret saying that because someone is gonna take that out of context.
And so he's like, look, man, I think you're a swell dude, but
like,
the people want what the people want.
Like, if I don't go with them, I'm against them. So he turns to everyone and he has like this little bucket of water and he's like, I wash my hands clean of this man.
We skipped. Oh no, did he do the walk yet, or was that after this?
The walk on water?
No, the walk where he had to like carry his own cross to the mountain. Was that
That's
after?
this is that's after.
I thought he was like he had to walk to Pilate.
I
Okay.
wash my hands clean of this man.
That's not how that works.
He's like, his blood is on your hands.
No, it's not.
I could free him, but nope. That's on you. I hate you. I wish my father would destroy you.
I hate you. He gets perfectly healthy for one frame. I hate you.
I want you dead. So anyway, that's when they move on to the public what was it called?
Public torture.
The public torture. They tie this man to a post. He's like, so what, just gonna leave me out in the sun for a couple of days? Suddenly, they bring out a whip and they start whipping this man. He's like, okay, I definitely had. He's like, ow! I have definitely had. I have had worse.
I took a gallon gun from my father. I've had a bit worse.
But you know, just But then they bring out the big whip.
The big whip.
The one with the bones on it.
The bones. The sharp bones that dig into your skin and rip it out as they. Johnny says
They fucking whip him. I hope you're ready for this one, Johnny. Jesus. So he
Not
whips him,
Mr. Black.
and it gets stuck in his back, and he's like,
This is so much worse than a gallon gun. You don't understand.
"Are you ready for the fun part, Johnny?" No. And then they just yank it like a fucking Band-Aid. He's like, And the worst part is, they had to do it 10 times.
And then after that, they literally Batman this nigga. They beat him to a pulp and said, "Get up."
They're like, get up, nigga.
You're walking. They made him walk over to a full ass mountain with his own cross on his back.
They put a heavy ass cross,
And they use
on
this
nigga's
nails of
back.
like a railroad, railroad track nails. That
They
shit is
use
huge.
railroad spikes on this nigga's hands to lift him, to nail him to the cross, and then they lift him up, and then they balls into like a tiny hole, right? So like everything just
Exactly. And then after he falls, they put one foot on top of the other, nail them shits too. And then after that, they broke this nigga's legs.
They broke his legs, so he died fast. This nigga was
They already
up there.
broke his legs, so he couldn't try and support himself on the nail. And even then, it's like he's just dying faster.
This nigga was up there. I don't know why I'm doing chunks.
I don't know
for the
either.
narrative. This nigga was on the cross for at least more than an hour. At least more than an hour.
They nailed his hands and feet with railroad nails, broke his legs, taunted him by poking his side with some spears, and they're laughing at him.
Like, they are laughing at this man. Like crucifixion is terrifying.
He's beyond recognizable at this point.
Like, Jesus Christ, he didn't deserve all of that. But anyway,
If you really are Jesus, get your ass down from there, bitch.
if you are Jesus. Oh, yeah. And then you have these two criminals on the side of him. We are probably missing a lot of this.
I mean,
story of Jesus.
they get the gist of it.
Yeah, they
You know,
do.
the guy on the left, he's like, so,
If you're
you really are Jesus, then get you and us down.
And then
He's like, it doesn't work like that, bro. And then the guy on the right,
he's like, look, nigga, just stop, okay? Like,
look, we're all dying anyways.
Look, we're dying. We deserve it.
What do we have to lose? This man has done nothing.
This man did literally nothing
He has
wrong.
lived a perfect life since he was a kid.
And then he looks at me, look, when you enter into your God's gates,
Take me with you.
remember me, okay? He's like, I don't think you want to go there. I really don't think.
I don't think you want to go there, but okay,
But
sure.
you know what? Yes. I will
I
remember.
will remember you, my child.
He's like, I
Oh.
promise you, this day you will be with me in paradise? Question mark.
In paradise? Question mark.
So anyway, Jesus is up there for hours. I'm pretty sure he was there like all
He
like
was there all
day.
night, bro.
Oh, and then he was like, I'm thirsty, please.
So they get some sponges, fill it with some vinegar,
They're like,
and
drink,
poke it at his mouth. Drink
Like-
this shit.
drink up, nigga. And he's like,
Drink up, nigga.
he's like,
Fuck you. He's up there limp as a fucking wet noodle. It is finished! And then it's like all thunder, lightning, rain, boom, boom, boom.
Oh no, wait.
dead.
See, because first of all, this man is up there praying for everyone around him. He's like,
After
"God,
all that shit that's happened to him, he's still up there saying, forgive them.
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They don't know how awesome your power is. They don't know just what you're capable of.
And he's like, oh, don't worry, I will show them. I thought the whole point of this was that you wouldn't. He's like, no.
One day, it might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but one day, they will know.
I don't think you understand, boy. They're killing my son. That was the point. That was the whole point.
Father, that was the point of this.
Yes, I told them to kill you, but nigga, they slaughtered you. I mean, Jesus, you.
I mean, you fuck.
I told them to crucify you. That's it.
The blood is on your head.
That is all I told them to do. But oh my me, they bite you like a baby. Oh my God, I'm mad. He's like, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they do.
They don't know what they do.
They know exactly what the fuck they're doing.
They know not what they do, please.
Yes, they do.
So God, he gets so mad. He just does a final flash in the open just to get out his rage. That causes a huge thunderstorm. Everyone's like, well, what the fuck was that?
And everyone's like, "Gee, what the fuck?
And
What
then-
the fuck's going on?" And then the earth starts shaking and it splits open and some people fall the fuck in. And Jesus is like, God.
And there's really
Father.
there's people out there in front of his cross, like, trading off his clothes. They're like, hey, who wants this Jesus scarf? I'll sell it for like $2.
Yeah.
Anyone want it?
A penny. He's like, oh yeah, I'll
Okay,
take that.
sure,
I'll take
go
that.
for it. And then, like, they're literally just sitting there, like, pawning off his clothes because they're just ridiculing him. Wasn't there, like, one of the barters that were like, oh shit, he might be the real deal?
Oh yeah, like once God got so
Like,
fucking mad.
Once he final flashed the air and you saw that beam of light come from nowhere and across the entire earth, he's like, oh shit.
And he saw like the earth open up and swallow a man whole. He was like, fuck, I think this was the Son of God.
I think he might be real.
Nigga, he was real.
This was the real guy.
What did we do?
So he's already sitting there like, we just killed the Son of God. What the fuck? We just killed the Son of God.
And then meanwhile, over at the temple where all the holy stuff is supposed to happen behind a curtain because humans aren't supposed to interact with God, the curtain tears from top to bottom. Just
Twilight.
oh, Twilight, you're so beautiful. And of course, out of the joke, it's supposed to symbolize the fact that like now there's nothing between us and God. We can just talk to him.
It is indeed finished.
You can just talk to him directly. It's just you. It's just you and God. Now
So
everyone
after this
knows
whole
we're Christian.
After this whole display, they decide, you know what? We gotta do something with this fucking body. So
Because Jesus. Oh yeah. No. You see, not because like they just killed Jesus.
no.
It's because tomorrow is a holy day, and they don't want to leave that up there.
I don't want to be looking at this on a holy day. Like, the fuck?
So they fucking dump this nigga.
They throw him inside a rock, inside of like a Patrick House looking thing.
It's like
They just roll a stone in front and be like, all right, sure, we'll just leave him here.
Now, they were smart because they were like, okay, look, some of his friends might be mad that we just fucking killed like their leader.
They might try and rob the fucking grave.
Yeah, like they might try to pull a stunt and be like, oh yeah, he's back to life. So I'm gonna place some guards right here. You niggas don't leave for shit. If someone shows up, you murder them. They're like, all right, cool. So, so 3 days passed. The shifts have been rotating. I was like, nigga, why they got us out here doing this? No one's coming for this. No one is coming for this nigga. The show's over.
But then
the charade's done. And then his partner turns and was like, nigga, were you there when he died?
were you here? He died.
I watched someone get swallowed by the earth. He's like, yeah, well, that could have just been God mad because we were selling stuff in his house. So you know it's wrong, and you still do it. Yeah. Okay. Suddenly, bright light shows up. They're like, the fuck is that?
Here goes.
Hello?
Solar flare.
Son of God. And they're like, oh shit, nigga. And they fucking bail, right? So, then it cuts to Mary Magdalene. We kind of skipped over her in the story. She's a prostitute who turned her life around to hang out with Trunks because Trunks is a cool dude. Anyway, so she shows up and she sees this huge ass stone has been like moved, right?
Like,
and she's like,
who the fuck is strong enough to lift this?
She's
Especially
like,
with all these guards around.
Oh fuck. So then she goes out and she finds her crew and she brings back. See, look, the stone's been moved. They've taken him somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they took him. And then suddenly there's this man there. He's like, yo, why the fuck are you?
What are you crying for?
Why are you crying? He's like, because
this man is like wrapped in the purest linen you've ever seen in your life.
And she's like, they
took my master.
They took my master. He's gone. He's like,
bitch, you can fuck around.
Turn around.
Look, turn around.
She's like, oh, you know what?
You know what? You smart. You got me. You got me.
That makes sense.
Was a good one.
Makes sense. So anyway, she goes out and she tells everyone. I believe there are some shenanigans where he goes around and talks to people, for a while.
So. Didn't he like stay for like 30 days or something like that?
I believe he did. Yeah, and then he finally ascended.
And then he ascended into to the right hand of.
And then he ascended to his father. He was like, well, glad you made me go through that.
As he's ascending. That's a pretty good theme.
That is a really good theme.
Aren't you dead?
Didn't you hang yourself?
I mean,
he's like, yeah, that's what he fucking wants you to believe, isn't it? Yeah, you hung yourself, didn't you, Bob?
I bet you did.
I bet you hung yourself, bitch.
Hey,
I think you're all missing the part where he's here.
I think you're missing the part where he's here.
Come on, man. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Out of everything we've done today, that was the most offensive.
That was.
But anyway.
Yeah, so he's literally like in front of all his followers. He's like, look, one day, I'm coming back. Who knows when it's going to be? I do. My father knows, but as far as you go, who knows? I'll be back, though. I'll be back. All while the cell theme is fading into the distance, and he's just ascending into heaven to the right hand of his father. And to this day, still no one knows when no one knows when Jesus will return.
I hope he actually sounds like Trunks when he comes back. He's like, so,
my children.
He's like, so,
I have come again.
Here's the deal. I had a beautiful voice, right? But then I heard these two dumbass niggas.
So if heaven is like how you make it, can we just hear them how we want them to sound like?
Oh my God.
God, I finally died. I've come to your house. My son. It really is true. My son. Is it like a fusion of Trunks and Vegeta since they're the same person?
All right, I'll do Trunks.
My son.
You're here.
You're here.
Oh, hallelujah.
We are not worthy.
I am not worthy. God, we are going to hell.
We are. No, we're not. We just said the whole Bible story in modern day times.
We didn't leave anything out.
Nope.
Everything was great. We told the story of Gideon, the story of Samson, and the story of Jesus. 3 Bible badasses. Like, Jesus got fucking destroyed. Like every
He got like unbelievably murked.
Every Easter, like I always have to bring up the fact that yes, it's a beautiful story. Jesus gave up his life for us, and that's great and all.
That man got beat.
They Dougie'd on that man.
That man got beat.
Like, that man was past the point of doing the black kid cry where nothing comes out. Like, he was just like, he was at the point where there was literally no sound.
Exactly.
Like, Jesus Christ. When I get to heaven, that's copyrighted. Anyway.
See, it's not just me.
When I get to heaven, I have to apologize to.
That might be a
this
big
man.
if there, buddy boy.
You're absolutely right. I feel like I'm gonna have to apologize to him, because we humans fucked this man up.
We did. Well,
even the prisoners on the two sides of him. Like,
damn, bro. What the fuck did you do?
He's like, I said I was the son of God.
What'd you do?
I killed a man.
What about him? He robbed a bank.
We got like a couple of whiplashes, and now we're up here until we die. But like,
who are you?
I'm the son of God. He's like, so they mad at you because
yeah, one guy who's literally saying there, I don't believe it. The other guy's like, they're mad at you because you talked.
They are mad at you because you said words that came out of your mouth.
This nigga killed someone.
He murdered someone.
In 4K, he murdered someone.
He went into their house, killed the child in front of the parents.
On Instagram Live. He recorded himself doing it.
This man was throwing up gang signs on Instagram Live.
And they did this because you said some fucking words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse, but it's okay.
Trust me, it'll get worse. But look, as far as I'm concerned, I'm on your side now. This dude I can't speak for, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm with you.
My child, why are you up here? Nigga,
I
left the house. I left the house without my mask.
Nigga, I went to check my mailbox and I had my mask on.
They kill you because you forgot your mask? Yes!
Yes, bro!
These niggas fickle! Damn. But yeah, that was like an hour and a half of us just doing Bible Badass. This is not where I expected this podcast to go.
It really is not at all.
Especially since
I've lost my voice.
Oh, dude, I won't be able to talk for the rest of my life.
Doing Trunks and Vegeta actually destroys your voice.
You know what? Trunks and Vegeta as Jesus and God is the worst mistake we've ever made. But yeah, it's funny because I remember earlier in this podcast I wanted to talk about how like growing up with ADHD, you sort of just think it's normal.
We really never finished that topic.
No, we didn't.
We went on an hour and a half long tangent
about
3 different Bible stories.
3 different Bible heroes.
How did we get here?
I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you just talk.
THX.
I'm glad we had the same idea. Anyway, the thing about the ADHD, it's funny because that would have been the perfect way to end it. Anyway, stop hitting the fucking mic, Brandon. The fuck is wrong with you?
You already dented the shit.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll never hit it again. Yeah,
Anyway,
you better not hit it again. Growing up with ADHD was like, I sort of just felt like it was normal because everyone's like, oh, he's just a kid. Kids are like that. But then you get older, and then certain habits like not being able to pay attention and having like terrible memory, it sticks with you, and you're like, is there actually something wrong with me? And like, it can be very depressing. But then like, I don't remember what day it was, but I got on Twitter, and there's this new show on Nickelodeon about this kid who has ADHD, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. We're getting some representation. And then I checked the comments, and seeing people like saying that they were in literal tears because they felt like,
What show is this?
It's some show about dogs in kindergarten. I think we saw toys of them at Walmart. Oh my gosh. But people were in like tears because they were like, I genuinely felt like I was alone and no one else felt like this because one of the kids is making fun of him. I think it's his brother, and he's like, Jack can't pay attention because he has ADHD, and I'm like, damn.
See?
Fuck you, brother. Okay. Taking that out. Anyway, But yeah, so that's what I wanted to say about
Oh,
ADHD.
glitch text?
No, it's not glitch text. It's a show about dogs.
Well,
Blue dog.
glitch text co-creator confirms Miko has ADHD.
Nice. Oh, god dang it. People keep sending me pictures for this raffle. I don't care. I'm not drawing your characters. It was a lie. I'm not actually gonna draw your I'm not actually gonna draw your characters, losers. Probably shouldn't be saying this on the podcast while it's recording.
I'm not drawing your character, you loser.
Anyway, but yeah, that was the Just Talk podcast. I'm glad to be back. Sorry we couldn't have another guest on. I should be having some new guests on soon. I don't know if Diego will be there for those. I hope he is. He doesn't like talking to people though, so I'll have to see about that. But with that being said, leave a comment down below letting us know what you like. I'm leaving.
It's been too long since I've done my outro. Oh no.
So with that being said, leave a comment down below letting us know what you would like to see us do next. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified of the next time we upload. Don't forget to join the Discord server and check out the merch down in the description. And hey, while you're down there, why not donate to the Patreon to help How to Tube and Dare Dare come out sooner. So until next time,
Goodbye.
Keep on dreaming, guys. Goodbye.
See ya.
We did it. Hooray.
Loisimos, he did it.
Get your hand off my cock.
My bad.